This is Judith for Golden Skate. I'm so happy to be back with Amber Glenn, who just won her first Grand Prix of this season.
Woo!
First question, how are you feeling, and also how are you feeling physically?
I am feeling really grateful to be here in China again. The crowd was wonderful. The people were wonderful. I'm happy that I was able to get through everything nice and safe. I'm a little sore. My neck's a little sore for whatever reason. It started to bother me in practice the day of the free skate, but overall, I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm happy, and I'm ready to get training for Finland.
Yeah. So the neck already got better.
It's already better. I'm still a little sore, but it's nothing serious. It's just, doing things that the human body shouldn't be doing. So things happen.
You competed under difficult conditions. Also, it happened sometimes for you already, and you were recently always able to push through it.
Yes.
What helps you the best to do that?
My training. I have been working really hard, being really consistent in my physical and mental training, and I've had a great group of people around me. My team has been very supportive, so I'm able to rely on them, and it's just everything else is set up in a way for me to have the best chance of success, and no matter the circumstances.
You just said next one is Finland. Give us a little outlook. How will your next weeks and months look like?
A couple of us are going from here straight to New York for a day and a half to do some 100-day out media for Milan, which is very exciting. That we get to experience that all together, and then of course we're all going home to start training for our next Grand Prix. I'm just gonna try and stick to my routine, keep doing what I'm doing, and just clean up some details.
You had so much success the last 2 years, also since our last interview with Golden Skate. Things must have changed in your life. What do you think are the main differences you notice?
Confidence is a huge part of it, believing in myself, and I've also started Neurotherapy, which has been incredible. A couple months before our last interview, I had a pretty bad concussion, and that was the catalyst to be able to look into something like neurotherapy, and I wish I would have found it sooner because it has been a great help. I've been working with Neurotherapy of Colorado Springs, and the people there have been absolutely incredible. They've come to the rink. I've really learned a lot about my heart rate and about controlling certain things, my breathing, and it's been really helpful for me both on and off the ice.
How do you deal with the extra attention that you've been getting?
It's hard sometimes, of course. I think I learned a lot last year, and now I've I don't know if I'd say gotten used to it, but it is something that doesn't affect me as much, especially when I have a great group of people like I did here. I can see Alyssa and we can just talk and everything's casual and normal for us. So just being able to have that normalcy around me, as well as the, just talk, a lot happening. I try and stay focused on what I'm doing.
You also already mentioned the word belief quite sometimes, and
yes.
You have this motto, breathe and believe.
Yes.
What do these two words especially mean to you?
Believing in myself is something that still challenges me from time to time, and it was a motto that my mom would put everywhere. I remember growing up, and it was just believe, like all over the walls, and she always told me to believe in myself. So that's something that I still am trying to do and remind myself. And then breathing, I used to hold my breath all the time when competing. It was so bad. And it's been something I had to remind myself, breathe out and you'll get through it no matter what it is. It can be a run through, it can be, anxiety, whatever it might be, to just breathe through it. And so those two reminders are really crucial to me, and I feel like can be helpful for a lot of people.
You inspire so many people.
Thank you.
But I do want to know who inspires you. Who has been the last inspiration that you had, or big inspiration for you?
There's been so many inspirations for me. There's, my family, my friends, my fans, and that's kind of a general sense. But honestly, these last couple months, it's been this younger generation of skaters. I want to be able to stick around and like see them grow up and see them succeed and be a part of that is just really motivating and really encouraging. So I'm like, I want to still be around for that. I want to be able to experience that with them and keep up and really get to enjoy myself alongside these skaters like Alyssa and Isabeau. So they've really inspired me to keep going, and they support me. They're like, we want you around, we want you here. And I just really appreciate that.
Yeah, it must be very special to have this close relationship
Yeah.
also with your competitors. How's that possible, and how do you also switch that off in the right moments?
I think it's because we're all just trying to do our own jobs. It's when we're out there on the ice, we are there to do what we do every single day. And wherever the judges put us, that's not anything personal. You know, what jumps they do on the ice, that does not determine who they are. And they are some of the funniest, sweetest people I know. Not just them, but many other girls in the skating and other people in the skating community, but my direct competitors from the US, they're wonderful people, and I've seen them grow and support each other, and it's been a really great experience, and they're setting such a great example for this even newer generation of skaters, and just seeing that is really, it makes me proud.
I can imagine, and I mean, inspiring each other, that's the best possible thing you can do all together. What helps you currently when you're maybe at home training? What calms you down? What gives you a good time to calm down?
Yeah, like off the ice?
Yeah, off the ice.
Off the ice, my dog. I love my dog so much. Her name's Uki. I love her. She is my sunshine. Every day, every night, being able to she gets me outside. You know, figure skaters were not really known for our tan complexions from being outside usually. We lack vitamin D a lot of times. So she gets me outside, communicating with people, experiencing things. So she's been a great, great part of my life.
Also, dogs are so supportive with mental health.
Yes, they very much are.
So let's finish this. I want to have also some questions a little bit off the ice.
Yeah.
5 fun little questions. What was the last movie that made you cry?
Made me cry.
Or like touched you?
That's hard. I don't know about cry, but there was an emotional scene in the latest Demon Slayer movie. It was just like a flashback scene of someone who turned into a demon. It was just really like emotional because they got to like find peace, and it was really emotional.
Is this also the genre of movies that you prefer watching? Or
yeah, it's an anime movie, and so I really enjoyed it. And I mixed it up because I almost said Demon Hunters because there's that new K-pop Demon Hunters movie, which is adorable and really fun.
What's the dream place you dream traveling to?
Ooh, there's so many, and I've been so lucky. I've gotten to go to so many places I've dreamed of going to. But for like a vacation, I'd say Greece.
Greece?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't been there
I have not been there. There's not much skating there, so.
That's true. It's beautiful there this summer. So yeah, awesome. What's a skating program by someone else you recently really enjoyed?
Ooh. Recently, I've been watching a lot of older skating recently, actually.
You can share that as well.
I say older, but for me, I actually distinctly remember watching, it was Yoona Kim's Kiss of a Vampire, I think, and that dress was stunning. And the way she skated it was stunning. It was around 2010, 2012 time when I kind of started watching skating, so I was so lucky that Yoona Kim was one of my first like popular skaters I got to know, and I got to look back on her career, and it was just incredible.
What was the best food you've eaten this year?
This year, you know what? I'm supposed to go and get hot pot tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. Where else was I? Oh, I had a fantastic meal with Jason Brown during Stars on Ice in Japan. That was incredible. It was whatever the chef served, and everything that they served was amazing.
So what kind of food was it especially? Or like...
It was Japanese. There was some sushi, there was some wagyu. It was and some was just like fruits and desserts. Like I couldn't really tell you what it was, but it was good.
And what was the last moment when you really had to laugh out really uncontrollably?
Yesterday during the press conference with Alyssa, I was dying. She always cracks me up. She is so funny and just such a endearing person. So I was giggling, and then Rinka was also making me laugh too. She's very, very funny.
It's also always so great to see you have fun. I have to add in one more question because you said you feel inspired to stick around with the younger generation. Mm-hmm. Do you have plans beyond this season?
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I love skating. I'm just now getting to really enjoy competing. So I want to do it as long as my body lets me. And as long as I'm healthy mentally and physically, I want to keep competing. But you never know. I'm turning 26 in a day and a half. So like it's hard to say.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're having your birthday.
Yeah.
What plans are you having?
I'm in New York with everyone for the media stuff. So we'll celebrate there.
All right. Have fun.
Enjoy
your birthday. It was
a
pleasure with you, Amber, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. It was great.
Awesome.